Back it down, back it down, back it down. He's in the middle, on the bottom. Go to the top, go to the top. Stand on it, stand on it, stand on it. Throttle.
Leave it to Brian Scott to say, hang on, guys. I want to be part of the wreck, too.
Have a new track mascot. I'm not sure. It's not a beaver. We've ruled out beaver. I'm not sure. A giant squirrel, maybe, huh?
It does look like a really big squirrel.
They've got a scoop shovel out. Now, I'm going to tell you, the last time we went through this, Michael, you and I were at Bristol for the trucks. There was a squirrel. Now we've got confirmation it's a groundhog.
This weekend, great bands, great acts.
Look at this. This is going to get good. This is really going to get good. He's got. Oh. All right. We're going to go to break. We'll keep an eye on the groundhog.
Still putting my money on the groundhog.
He's still on the loose. Why does this always happen? Oh, they got him. Look at there.
Thumbs up.
How many safety workers at a racetrack does it take to catch a groundhog that's on the loose? And we don't have an official. Oh, he's gotten away again.
I didn't have a good feeling about it. I told you, I'm still putting my money on the.
Is here as we finish up, and the groundhog continues to win this race in practice.
Oh, this is a trash can.
Trash can.
It's a barrel.
Oh, don't hit it.
Uh-oh.
I feel good about it. I feel good about. Oh, he went and got him. He went down and got him, that fella there in the vest. Hey, celebrate good times.
That's all he needed was a bigger bucket.
And the celebration in the garage right of your screen. Heck yeah.
I'm more upset with Greg Biffle. He's the most unprofessional little scaredy cat I've ever seen in my life. He wouldn't even fight me like a man after. So if someone texts me his address, I'll go see him Wednesday at his house and show him what he really needs. I went over there to go talk to him. He wouldn't even let me get out of the car, and he comes over and throws a few little baby punches, and then when I get out, he runs away and hides behind some big guys. But he won't hide from me long. I'll find him. He needs a friggin' whooping. And I'm going to give it to him. He was flipping me off, giving the finger, totally unprofessional. 2 laps down. I mean, he's a chump. I won't settle it out in the track. It's not right to wreck cars, but he'll show up at a race with a black eye one of these days. I'll see him somewhere.
We couldn't crash more cars today. We didn't fill the quota for today for Talladega and NASCAR. If we haven't crashed at least 50% of the field by the end of the race, we need to extend the race till we at least crash 50% of the cars, because it's not fair to these fans for them to not see any more wrecks than that and more tore up cars. I mean, we still had over half the cars running at the end, and it shouldn't be that way. I don't think any of the wrecks were an overheating issue. That's why I say I think we ought to just tape them off solid and run them until they blow up anyway. I think it'd make it a lot more exciting for the fans. If we don't crash half of the field by the end of the race, they really need to extend it, because I mean, that's what the fans want. They want to see that excitement. I'm upset that we didn't crash more cars. I mean, I feel like that's what we need. You know, that's what we're here for. I mean, and I feel bad if I don't spend at least $150,000 and tore up race cars going back to the shop. So we definitely got to do a better job of that. It would have been a lot more fun if I could have got caught up in one more wreck. If I could have done that, it would have been perfect. I mean, I think if we could make it a figure 8, it'd be perfect. It would absolutely be perfect here. It'd be better than what we got. So that's going to be my vote next week, is that we make it a figure 8, and/or we can go stop at the halfway, make a break, and turn around, go backwards the rest of the way. And then with 10 to go, we'll split the field in half, and half of them can go the regular direction, and half of them can go backwards.
The beautiful countryside of Sonoma, California is the setting for Fox Sports' last Winston Cup race of the season. Today is America's Best, if that's what you want to call it, tackle the tricky road course here at Infineon Raceway.
You're looking at the Hollywood Hotel, where usually you'll find some famous former driver, maybe a famous former crew chief, and some other guy hosting the pre-race show.
But frankly, we're tired of them, so we've taken over for a while. Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Harvick, and he's Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Junior, have you figured out how to conquer this place yet?
Well, I'm still looking for that shortcut that I think Gordon and them guys are taking, but it's getting better. We're running a little bit better this weekend than we had here in the past, but just looking around here, I've been finding some interesting stuff. Super Hold hairspray. I wonder whose this is.
I think Hammond and Myers, they comb each other's hair.
Yeah, this is what you don't see off the camera.
Right. They got any makeup down there?
No, but I did find a hairbrush that was full of hair. It must be Hammond's.
It's a small brush.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, sure they use that for their head?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I know that this broadcast stuff isn't as hard as they make it out to be, because with all the stuff on these cue cards, you don't need to know a damn thing about NASCAR. You just use these cards, and you can know anything in the past. So
it's all right.
These guys, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Tony, I think you held a water bottle out there. Was it a water bottle that brought out the debris, and is that part of what
it looked like to me? So, I mean, was out of the groove. It had been sitting there for 8 laps.
And the fact that this is the 3rd straight race, there's been no wreck. I mean, does that amaze you? Have you ever seen anything like that?
David, only you'd think about stuff like that. I don't know about what you think of during the race, but I try to figure out how to win the race and make my car go fast. I don't sit there and think of that petty crap that you think of.
Go to the press box.
Glad to see you're back to form.
Let's go to the press box, please. Any questions?
Maybe the driver's got
No
better,
questions.
David. I don't know.
A big key today is just...
That was very good.
You like that?
You left out the whole key.
With it. You're supposed to play along. I saw some guys do that before, but thanks for coming by.
Hey, Tony, what anger the hell do you think I was mad about? Dumb little runs us clear down to the infield. He wants to about everybody else, and he's the one that drives like a little I'm going to bust his ass.
Thanks, Tony.
One saw me. I was down in the bottom of the pack, and it has to be one of my greatest memories.
And what about Greg Biffle, right? I mean, a guy leads in points, and it's like, how much, you guys, do you have to be outspoken, have a personality to get more attention? Is it all about
As
winning?
long as Jeff Gordon's in the race and racing for a bubble, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want.
Bring it on, Clint. I love it. I love it, man. Thank God Boyer's back.
I'm going to fall asleep if I don't ask something.
We're on cable, by the way.
Have you decided what mustache you're going with yet?
Obviously, it's going to be gray. I know that. That's a given.
That's what happens when you run a plus 40 class.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. Who's the toughest guy to be around?
Why don't we let Clint answer that one?
About Mark Martin?
No, about the toughest
guy on the racetrack.
Toughest guy.
Who's the tough? Oh, yeah. Juan. He is very fast, but he's my new best friend. I love you, Juan. If there's a camera and you're listening, Juan Pablo is best guy in the world. He's easy to pass. It doesn't matter if he's 1 lap down or 50 laps down.